So this is the deal. I'm here to give a 4-week series, and I'm really grateful about that, by the way. Thank you. Really. This is our spiritual home. Have you noticed that? We're here a lot. And we love the support and the love that we feel here. And so this series is well constructed. Spirit and I had some really serious talks about this and about the mental work that it takes to take a book that had no intention of being a spiritual teaching and overlay it with all of our spiritual truth. Because what we know is there's spiritual truth in all of it. All of it. All of it. The guy that cut you off in traffic, the late payment on your mortgage, the overdrawn check, Spirit's in all of it. So just when I thought I knew exactly what I was going to talk about this morning and worked on it diligently to tie it into the other 3 services that are coming, I have a moment sitting on the front row here. And you know, I thought, I can talk about and tell you what crucial conversation is. Or I can tell you that I spent a lot of time avoiding having one with you this morning because of the personal challenge that we're having in our life right now. Now, isn't that interesting? Being that spiritually evolved being that I am. And all of a sudden, the truth of what had already moved through to be the talk this morning was validated. Crucial conversations are hard to have. They're hard to have. Especially when we think that we are so separate. Especially when we're so clear that we got it handled. We'll take care of this. This is our life. This is our cancer. We'll take care of it. We appreciate your prayers and we appreciate your support. And do you notice that's exactly what we do? And instead of having a crucial conversation and inviting people in to what is so difficult at times in our lives, we think we got it handled. And we create separation not only at a personal level, but we create it on the planet as a result. And this is because we won't have those hard conversations. Now, I don't know what page I am on my notes because none of this is in it. But you know what? God is here. That's what I know. And I'm loved. And I am standing on a safe platform. You know why I know it's safe? You gave me a microphone. Really. And I appreciate your courage because I know it's safe to have this conversation. And we didn't talk about it. Yeah, they're difficult to have. In fact, now I know in these notes somewhere I have a definition of what crucial conversations are, so bear with me. Look, right there it is. God is good, but only all the time. So this is what we know about crucial conversations. Crucial conversations happen when opinions vary. Does that ever happen in your life, that somebody disagrees with your opinion?
Oh, no,
Never. Does it ever happen within your own head? I have a varying opinion with God right now. I don't believe that my partner Jeff deserves cancer. And God and I are arguing about that. So our opinions vary. And so Spirit and I have had a lot of crucial conversations. The second characteristic of a crucial conversation is that the stakes are high. Everybody involved has something to win or something to lose. That's one we've been having, huh? High stakes. Have you ever had one of those conversations? No? Sometimes they look like a divorce. Sometimes they look like negotiations. Sometimes they look like a community that's just trying to find its way. that just knows they're standing right there on that plateau, and they just keep standing there. It's a great plateau, but the crucial conversation that's waiting to happen to move them from that plateau to the next undefined level of greatness is the conversation that you have to have, and the stakes are high because things will change. Our life has changed. Did you know that they make chickenless chicken? We've gone completely vegetarian vegan. We're still eating fish. In fact, if you notice some gills, I wouldn't be surprised. But did you know they make chickenless chicken? It's amazing. They make something less everything. I mean, there's cheeseless cheese. It doesn't melt well, and it doesn't stretch much, but it's cheese. Things will change when you have crucial conversations. Life changes. Now, I have an acronym, and any of you that know me might be surprised by that. I always have an acronym. Change. CHANGE. Constantly having a new growth experience. Ooh, let me say it again so you can take it home. Change. Constantly having a new growth experience. Yeah. And we embrace it all the time, don't we? We love change. That's why we have those crucial conversations so easily. When you start having those crucial conversations, the stakes get high. Things are going to change. They're going to change in your personal life when you have them at a personal level. They're going to change in a community when you start having conversations that I call those uncomfortable conversations. You know, the one that you stand and don't have when you're talking to someone. You know, the one that the doctor doesn't have with you as he's giving you the diagnosis. That one. That crucial conversation. You know, the one when your child says, I was home by midnight, and you know they weren't. But you just know your child wouldn't lie to you, so you don't have that conversation. And we create separation. And life would have to change if you noticed you weren't having a crucial conversation in that moment. The stakes are high. Everybody's got something to win. Everybody's got something to lose. The third characteristic of a crucial conversation is the emotions run strong. Yeah, that's what happened on the front row. That's why those notes are just about worthless now. The emotions run strong. In fact, sometimes we say the silliest of things. In fact, sometimes we just say downright mean things. In fact, sometimes we just sulk. Sometimes we don't say nothing. Ooh, that deadly silence. Emotions run high when we have crucial conversations. So what you're going to be invited into in the next 4 weeks is this. Crucial conversation. Are you ready? Ooh, that was a good response.
Silence.
That's that deadly silence we were talking about. Now what's going to happen, and any of you that have been around New Thought long enough know this, oh man, she done opened that can of worms, and guess what? This week every crucial conversation you were ever supposed to have is going to show up. Right? Right? Are you ready? I recommend a seatbelt. Just know that if we lose cabin pressure, then oxygen mask will drop down in front of you. So, tell all your friends that's what we're talking about at Unity of Flagstaff for the next 3 weeks. Really do. Because what happens when we start having crucial conversations is, now we start really knowing what it looks like to be one. Because when I am at my raw human self, and I can say, I don't like that when you do that. I would prefer that you not do that. And I appreciate you hearing me. You don't like that conversation much when you hear it at first. Well, maybe some of you are so evolved, it's okay with you. But me, I ain't there yet, all right? I don't like it. It makes me embarrassed. I feel less than. I've let somebody down that I care about. And I thought I had it going on, right? I had a dear friend say to me, Penny, Earl and I are not going to wait on you anymore. We love you, but you are always late. Well, I'm a busy girl. Yes, you are. And you're always late. And that's not the right way for us to be treated. And I know that you love us more than that. We're having a crucial conversation. Now, she didn't say that part. I didn't even know what one was at that point in time. But I will tell you, that spurred a lot of research on my part that I did, and discovered the book Crucial Conversations, which is the book that we will be using the next 4 weeks, because they were so dear. Those people are so dear to me. I could not imagine me having done something that wasn't nice to them. And had they not loved me enough to have a crucial conversation, that could have turned into resentment. And then, guess what? Those people that I loved might not have wanted to be around me. Or they might start canceling. And then we don't have a conversation about it. We just fade away. And my soul has a hole in it. And there's a break in the connection that we are responsible as spiritual beings to be holding for this planet all the time. It's our job to connect. And when we don't have those crucial conversations, when we don't invite each other into the next higher place that Spirit has for us, then we break the connection. We diminish our oneness. We feel it at a soul level. Crucial conversations could actually be, is this possible? Wait, I need to check in. What if we all started having crucial conversations? Are we standing and staring in the face of world peace? I mean those real conversations. Now, I'm not talking about being mean in our conversation, but you know, sometimes diplomacy does not always serve us. Sometimes we just need to have an out loud conversation that makes us a little uncomfortable. Are we staring in the face of world peace? I don't know. But what we know is, when opinions vary and stakes are high and emotions run strong, we are being invited into a crucial conversation. There are a few ways that we might address this. This is my favorite. Yep, have a nice day.
Oh, I love that one.
Or how about this? How are you? Great? No, really, how are you? Great? No, how? I'm great. So, that's one way. Another way is, I'll just get mad. Then I'll get mad and I'll make up a story. Then I'll make up a story and then I'll make you so wrong I don't even have to spend any time with you, and that just avoids that conversation. That one's pretty powerful. I probably have a list of references for that one. Yeah. And then, of course, there's always the, I'll stay around, but I will make you suffer. I will be so miserable that I will make you suffer. Right? Instead of just having the conversation. Okay, so we know what a crucial conversation is. We know how important it is. My vote is that we're staring in the face of world peace. Unity of Flagstaff gets to decide that for themselves. Maybe crucial conversation for Unity of Flagstaff is you're staring in the face of your next amazing level of greatness. Maybe Maybe for Unity of Flagstaff as a congregation and as individuals in this amazing community, and you are, and I see a lot of communities. Maybe for Unity of Flagstaff as a congregation and as individuals, crucial conversation is the reconnect to the oneness that each and every one of you walk in here on Sunday morning and hunger for. Maybe. It's not in my notes, so I can't say for sure, right? But what I can tell you is, I'm getting it here. So those crucial conversations, the interesting thing about this book, it was a bunch of fabulous, well-educated Harvard students, doctors, consultants, counselors, and their first piece of advice to get back to authentic dialogue was this. And I love this. No, it wasn't memorize pi to the 423rd place. No, it wasn't take a class on diplomacy. They said start with your heart. Now I know why they're so smart. That's what we've been saying for years. When we get up here and think we got it figured out, we got this figured out, don't we, Jeff? We'll ask for prayer. We'll ask for prayer. Or we could have the crucial conversation, and we could be supported at a heart level. Start with the heart. And really, that's one of the easiest places to find. It's right there. And when you forget where yours is, or what it feels like to be in your heart, look at your neighbor. No, really, look at your neighbor. Because they know. They know. This community, as a spiritual community, knows. When you forget your divinity, they're right here to remind you. They're already waiting right there at your heart. They're just waiting for you to invite them in. They're just waiting. So I got a little scenario for you. This is a funny thing about crucial conversations, because what happens is we move away from our heart, we don't have the conversation, and then this is what we do. Okay, so I'm planning a vacation, and I'm so excited about this, and I've got all the information. And I present it to my loved one, and he has an opinion about it. Well, I didn't really ask his opinion. I was just planning the vacation. And all of a sudden, I discover that I am defending my plans, and I am defending my method of planning this vacation. And all of a sudden, I have completely forgotten that I was planning a vacation. Have you ever done that in a conversation? You get so focused, and you're amazing when you focus. You get so focused on being right, or at least I do, that I forgot what the conversation was about. I had a person in my life one time, and he said, you know what? I can't talk to you. And I said, you're right. I won that one. That was a real good exit to a crucial conversation, right? So we get so focused on being right that we forget what the conversation's about. And then, what this smart group of folks say is, stop. I love this, check this out. They don't say, go to Starbucks and get a double tall latte. They don't say, go buy a BMW. What they say is, stop. Take a breath. Ask yourself these questions. These simple questions. What do I really want for myself? That's a tough one. What do I really want for myself? Oh, that's right, this conversation's about a vacation. Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to take a vacation. How about this one? I make a presentation at my spiritual community, and I have prayed about this, and I am clear this is the direction to go, and I know this is the best thing for the community, and it's about building community, and I'm the one to present this. And somebody questions me, a question that I had not planned on. So I sulk. I don't finish my presentation. Just build your own community. Now, what do I really want? What I really want is I want the spiritual community to have the opportunity to connect at a greater level. What did I just do? I created separation. I have now excommunicated myself from the community. The community that I wanted to build community with. Aren't we interesting animals? No, I mean, really, aren't we just amazing? So, ask yourself the question, what do I really want for myself? Ask yourself this question, what do I really want for others? Now, the interesting thing about this is, when we get authentic, sometimes our motives will show up. And now we have to have a crucial conversation with ourselves. What do we really want for others? I just wanted him to have the time of his life. No, Penny, what you wanted is you wanted to connect with your friend that you haven't seen in many years. That's why you wanted to go to Victoria, Canada. But no, I just wanted him to, Penny, we're having a crucial conversation here. Be authentic and ask yourself, what do you really want for others? And then, what do I really want for this relationship or this organization? I want community for this organization, and I want it my way. I'll be in charge of it. It only takes one person to build community. What do you really want for that relationship or that organization? What do you really want? Now, I love this question. Am I behaving in such a way to move me to the results that I desire? No. I'm not. No, I'm not. I love this thing that Wayne Dyer talks about. He talks about a 10-rung desire. A 10-rung desire is this. I want to be healthier. As I reach for my second donut, that is a 3rd rung behavior. 10-rung desire, 3rd rung behavior. When you bring them in congruence, when you bring them together, when your desire begins to match, truly, your behavior, now you will arrive at your desired result. This is not news to any of us, is it? Is this like a brand new thought to any of you? Really, no, it's not. But what we know is, we can ask ourselves, am I behaving in such a way that I am going to arrive at my desired result? When I find myself avoiding a crucial conversation, I really want to understand what it is like to walk through non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Call me when you're done. Because it's messy. Because it's not pretty. Call me when you're done. That is not the behavior that will align me with the result that I desire. I want my spiritual community to be on the map. I want to reach people and give them the opportunity to hear truth. But I'm really too busy to volunteer. My behavior is not aligning with my desired result. So, this talk is not the one I wrote. It'll be interesting for me to listen to it. But what I know is this. We're going to have 4 weeks, 3 more after this one. I'm probably going to write 3 more talks. I don't know if I'll deliver any of those. But what I know is, as a speaker, when I come to a room and I can get inspired enough by a group of people, that I feel safe enough and loved enough that I'm willing to allow Spirit to move through me for 20 or 25 minutes, that speaks something of the community I'm standing in. That says something about what you brought here today. You deserve to have crucial conversations with yourself up here, with the loved ones in your life, with the members of your spiritual community. You deserve it. Spirit is calling you into it. We are one, and we can reconnect that oneness with those crucial conversations. And what we're going to work on, I think, in the next 3 weeks are tools that go with that. We're going to walk out of here with new tools in our bucket. I can't have the conversations for you, but I can invite you into them. So thank you for inspiring me today. It is what you brought to this room. It is. It is. Namaste.